Kate, how the hell are you up after last night? Didn't a robot smack you in the face?
Yeah, well, there are some things that are worth shaking that off for. Listen, I've got something important to show you. I know we only met a couple days ago, but it feels like we've been on the same wavelength since the start, you know? Like we already know each other. Ugh, it's not like someone who says they're only looking for Libras in their kindling profile. Ignore that. I'm not talking about some cosmic connection. I just like you, Stan, and I think you like me. So there's something I need to tell you before I lose my chance, and I need to do it in person. It's just one of those things you shouldn't do over the phone. Meet me at the door you showed me. Number 1385. Come alone.
Hey, slow down. My brain's still in boot up mode. Let me just tell Dave where I'm going.
No, I mean, look, please don't tell anyone, okay? I'm serious.
I was joking, jeez, sorry. You sure you're alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm. Just hurry, okay? It's really important.
What is this, a drug deal? Look, Kate, we work for supervillains. No one's gonna get mad if you smoke a little. Just don't do it next to the vents. Then it gets in the circulation and the whole place stinks for a week.
Stan, you know I love to play banter badminton with you, but this is serious. Just please trust me right now. That's all I'm asking.
Alright, but can I get a dash of context? A pinch, even? Kate? Hello? Ah, shit. Come on, man. Get it into gear.
Hey, thanks for coming.
No problem. After all, you said it was important. Several times.
Sorry, I had to be sure. I know I might have sounded like a crazy person. But I'm not. You know that, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm here, aren't I? So what did you need to tell me? Are you wondering what was up with Scorpion and that robot skull too? You think it was just a souvenir, or does she run a robotics chop shop on the side?
No, bigger than that. Way bigger. I'm actually not sure you'll believe me. So first, I want to show you something. You know this door that you've never opened? Well, we're going to open it.
You're gonna stab me in there, aren't you?
What? No! Why would you think that?
Well, you have been following me around a lot. I mean, somehow you just happened to be waiting for me right after I accepted that Henchman gig? Come on, you've got to admit that was more than a coincidence.
Okay, yeah, that's a little suspect. Fine, I admit it. I've been following you around a little, but not to stab you. I mean, what the hell, man?
When it comes to potential stabbings, it never hurts to double check.
That another official piece of veteran wisdom?
As official as it gets.
Right. Well, we're not getting through this door all that officially, so you may want to stand back. Moment of truth. After you. Figure you should see it first, considering how many hours of your life you've spent standing right next to it.
Wow, polite and pessimistic. This is why we get along. All right, let's see what Lord Bedlam's been hiding. Maybe this is where he stashed all that dog food. This has been here the whole time? I come in peace, hopefully not evil AI person. Please don't sick any robots on me. I've had quite enough of that recently, thank you very much.
I'm sorry, it is too late, Stan. Now I must turn you into a cyborg and enslave your mind. Don't worry, we're still about 3 decades away from any serious threat of an uprising, and there's a good chance the robots get too distracted by social media to actually overthrow the government.
So this huge housing and all the circuitry inside it are gonna be dedicated to posting GIFs? At that size, I bet it could just make a few thousand of them as easily as searching for one.
Oh no, by then we'll be living in a post-gift society. It'll be holograms or astral projections or whatever.
Right, but will we still have statements punctuated by clapping emojis? I feel like all those full stops would be super appealing to a robot.
Humans are an inferior life form, period. But tragically, I could never make any 15-second dancing videos. Alas, I have no legs, and I must meme.
Oh god, we need more sleep.
So much more sleep.
But seriously, robot uprising aside, is this why you were so curious about the door on our tour? Did you know this was in here?
Sort of. I knew something like this was in here, but not this exactly. I didn't think they had enough time to set a unit like this up, but Scorpion and Bedlam must have been working together for longer than anyone thought.
So this machine is Scorpion's? I guess that makes sense. Lord Bedlam isn't exactly at the cutting edge when it comes to technology. But what did she put it here for?
And that's where things get complicated? Think, what do you know about Madame Scorpion, outside of the whole assassin thing? What are her skills, her interests? She was Bedlam's partner on that job Wednesday, right? She showed up personally for it, even intervened. And what was she after?
Data. Not really sure what kind, but it was a private tech company. No weapons, no financials. I never really figured out anything more specific than that.
And her business, the Scorpion Group. They've got this new Henchman app, right? Others too. And how do apps identify, recruit, and monetize users? Data. The private kind that companies aren't technically supposed to keep, but always do.
Okay, I follow you. But is that really all this is about? An app for hiring meat shields?
No, it's more than that. Think about it. You were part of her second data heist in a week, and those are just the ones you know about. That would be overkill for a few apps. And it's more than a business asset to her. Come on, you saw her in action last night, didn't you? Think about how she acted. Did she say or do anything that felt off?
Yeah, actually. Remember that thing with those guards in the first room? She knew every detail about it without even being there. And when I brought it up, she started this whole cat and mouse thing. Somehow, I think she was tapping into the security system there. Then later, before I got turned into a decoy, she was able to hack open the door just by touching it. And I didn't notice her carrying anything to actually take that data with her, now that I think about it.
That sounds consistent. So, based on that, clearly she can communicate with complex inorganic systems. What do you think that means?
Oh my god, Madame Scorpion's a robot! I thought you said we had 3 decades!
What? No, she's human. She just has powers that let her brain work like a robot's. Sort of. It doesn't officially have a name, because she's the only known case, and she's not exactly forthcoming on the details. I like to call it cerebral superprocessing. On a basic level, she appears to absorb and process data subconsciously, way beyond the rate of a normal human. However, it's expanded to a variety of physical and mental abilities.
Right, so that's how she was able to hack that door. She must have some kind of superhuman Wi-Fi, too.
Sure, if that helps you understand it better. That Wi-Fi and her enhanced physique could come from nanotech that rides off of her power's coattails, or a completely organic evolution of her baseline abilities. It's like I've been telling you, she's uniquely dangerous, and since you've been caught in her gravity, well, I figured you ought to know.
Appreciate it. I don't know if I'll be able to put it to use, but at least I know a little more about what all this has been for.
No problem. Like I said, you deserve to know at least that much. You might work for a supervillain, but the difference between someone like Lord Bedlam and Madam Scorpion is vast. You're way out of your league.
Kate, I'm always out of my league. That's part of the job. But why the steroidal server over there? Isn't all that information in her head?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's meant to augment her power or cycle new sets of data in and out. Whatever it's for, she must think it's important. She's invested a ton in it.
Her and Bedlam both, it looks like. Or at least he paid for the paint job.
If that. As far as I can tell, your boss has basically turned into a supervillain shell company for the Scorpion Group. So he might have picked the paint, but paid for it? Doubt it.
Good point. I don't think that dog food heist paid enough for a liter of soda, much less 20 gallons of paint. But hey, why don't we go find ourselves some index cards and string so we can set up a conspiracy board somewhere other than the secret supercomputer room, okay? Not that I don't appreciate the glimpse behind the curtain, but something tells me that if Scorpion finds us here, then it'll be the last thing we glimpse. Come on.
Stan, wait.
Wait for what? Now you know I hate to pull rank, but listen to the vet on this one, okay? There are times to wait and talk things through, but this is not one of them.
I mean it. Stop. There's something else.
And I mean it, Kate. I appreciate you calling me up here and showing me this. Really, I do. But I can't get caught in here, all right? You told me the big important thing you wanted to tell me, so now let's go.
That's the thing, Stan. There was one more thing that I needed to tell you.
Kate?
That's not my name.
Shining Nova.
There you go. Knew you'd recognize me eventually. Just had to jog your memory a little.
Sorry, elephant tranquilizers tend to make things a little hazy. But your memory didn't need any jogging, did it? No, you recognized me from the moment you got here. That's why you went right up to me during orientation. That's why you've been following me around. It's also why you busted out all those crazy ninja moves during last night's job. And that's why... Are you telling me you left your name tag on so you could remember your fake name? Seriously?
Hey, it's tough to keep everything straight when you're going undercover. There's nothing wrong with a cheat sheet.
It's one syllable. You work at the absolute cutting edge of robotics, and you can't remember Kate?
It's just, I have a lot of names to keep straight, okay? Anyway, I was going to answer 3 questions as an apology for being dishonest with you, but I'm counting that as the first one. So now you only get 2.
I don't think that's gonna cover everything.
You'll make do. Oh, come on, fire away.
If you were that into me, why not just ask for my number? Could have saved us both a lot of hassle, don't you think?
Don't flatter yourself. I'm here for Scorpion.
Really? Like, I can see the appeal, obviously, but you two don't strike me as Romeo and Juliet.
What? No, I'm here to take her down. The point is, you're not the primary target.
but I am a target.
Let's not get carried away. You're an optional objective. Third, maybe fourth priority.
I'll take it. So, does this mean I can actually get your number? Your real one, I mean.
I don't have a real number, not a permanent one, anyway. I use burner phones and disposable chat accounts.
Yikes, no dating apps then? You're missing out.
On what exactly? Dynamo tried to sell me on them once, and she didn't make a great case.
A lot of corny jokes about your name and dudes who love to travel that are looking for a partner in crime.
So the latter would be disappointed, and the former would, what, make a bunch of star puns?
No, way worse. More like, wow, I never thought I'd find a girl this cute on here. Normally, I'd ask you to be my partner in crime, but how about you arrest me instead? Then they'd post a kissy face emoji or the one with the tongue out. You get the idea.
Thanks. I hate it. All right, I'm counting that as one question. You get one more. Make it count.
Why me? Because we had a short conversation and then you tranquilized me? That can't be all of it.
Well, it's like I said, Stone. I like you. This isn't coming out right. What I'm saying is... Shit, thought I had more time. Guess this is where we part ways. Unless... Come with me. I got what I came for, but that's just the first step. I could use your help with the rest.
How am I supposed to trust that after you just revealed that you've been deceiving me this whole time?
This isn't an angle, Stan. I'm honestly making an offer. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. All the bad luck and desperate decisions that got you here, you can undo them. A total reset. All you have to do is go out on a limb and trust me.
Or I could torpedo my career and live out my days in a trailer park somewhere, wondering when I'm gonna wake up covered in scorpion stings. You're asking me to risk what little I've built here on what? What guarantee?
I can't offer you one. But sometimes the only chance you have to break away from a system like this is to take that kind of risk. Sometimes you have to bet on yourself. So what do you say? Ready to make that wager?